Hello, Abraham. The last time I heard you speak in Houston, you mentioned, and it almost seemed in passing, that we don't have to become deathly ill to croak. And I would like for you to elaborate on that, if possible.
The absence of resistance and the subsequent alignment with source energy is the greatest expression of life that there is. And you've come forth into this physical body to express this life, you see. So as long as you're exploring variety and managing your out of the vortex and in the vortex and out of the vortex and in the vortex, it's the balance of that, the perfect balance of coming into this body just like you planned and exploring the contrast just like you planned and having the contrast inspire you to desires just like you planned and not getting too resistant, too far apart from your desires. That's the perfect and robust way to live physical life experience, you see. A woman said to us one day, Abraham, it's not fair. I have this bad diagnosis and this bad diagnosis and this one, and I'm a pretty positive person, and my friend over here is negative as she can be, and she's healthy as a horse. What's going on? And we said, the factors that are at the basis of this is how much is your vortex calling you in relationship to whether you're going or not. So if your vortex is really, 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 really calling you, and you're really, 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 really not going, then you're getting sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker until the vortex will take you, you see. But let's say you're staying in balance. Let's say you're emotionally, something upsets you, but you bring yourself into balance, and something else happens and you bring yourself into balance, so that you're chronically living, so that the emotional scale that you're living on is between hope and appreciation. That's where you hang out all the time. If you're hanging out around a little frustration and hope and appreciation, you're in a pretty healthy vibrational place, which means now you're living enough contrast that you're being inspired to new life, new desire. So you're summoning. You could live in this physical body for a long, 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 long time under those conditions, you see. Healthy and happy and healthy and happy and healthy and happy. So now let's go back to the question that you asked, because it was poignant the way you worded it.
Do we have to get deathly ill to croak?
Of course not. And so now what's the next logical question that comes from that? How can I come to the end of what I feel this physical life is and make this comfortable transition? So you're standing in this physical body and you say, nothing is ringing my bells anymore. I've done everything I think I want to do. I'm not really inspired by anything. I'm not looking for more money, and I'm not looking for another relationship. I don't want to write another book. There's not anything that I really want to do. I think I'd like to discover who I really am. I think I'd like to reclaim the vortex of who I really am. I think I'm ready to be the vibrational being that I really am. And as you set that intention into the vortex, you go. There are a lot of people, in fact, more people than not, who just go to sleep and off they go because they're not struggling against anything, you see. What we really want to say to you is you have the capacity to live in this physical body feeling good and being really, really well, as long as there are things that keep stirring you to new expansion and you're keeping up with it pretty good. The things that go wrong is if it's stirring up expansion and you're not going, or there's not enough variety that's causing any calling, you see. So as long as your life is calling and you're tending to the gap, so to speak, you can live a very wonderful, robust life, which is exactly what you intended to do. That was good. Don't you think that was good?
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.